Okay, so I saw this movie a few days ago, and my abdominal muscles are still sore. I'm not even kidding. This Is the End is directed by Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen. It stars Seth Rogen, James Franco, Jonah Hill, Craig Robinson, Jay Baruchel, as well as Danny McBride, Cera, and many other celebrity cameos that I will not spoil. Now in this movie, all these actors are actually playing themselves. James Franco plays James Franco. Cera plays Cera. They're playing sort of exaggerated versions of what the public knows of their persona. Like for instance, James Franco in this movie, he loves art so much. He has all these artistic paintings all over his walls and sculptures throughout his apartment. All these things are very important to him. Jonah Hill plays Jonah Hill, but in this movie, he is this extremely nice man who just wants to be so kind to everyone. And Seth Rogen in this movie is all into weed, and he's just like a laid-back guy, and essentially he's playing exactly the same kind of characters he plays in other movies, which leads me to believe that he does actually continuously play a version of himself in other movies. But all these guys are coming together to go to James Franco's house for a big celebrity party night when all of a sudden explosions start to occur and weird beams come out of the sky. And I don't really want to tell you exactly what is happening since it is sort of a plot point in the film that you're not sure what is going on. But if you can tell from the title of the movie, something involving the end of the world is taking place. So all these guys come back together to James Franco's house to try to survive the next few days, and my word, this is one of the funniest movies I have seen in so long. This Is the End is truly a hilarious comedy, and as I have said in many reviews, I'm kind of a hard laugh when it comes to movies because I've seen so many comedies, and when you see like 200 movies in theaters a year like I do, certain movies just aren't funny anymore that may be funnier to other people. I need something fresh. I need something different. I need something to really strike me as original, and This Is the End is all of those things. One of the funniest things about this movie to me was the idea of seeing these celebrities portray themselves and have their own twist on what they act like. That was so funny for this film, and it added something so playful and original, and it really made it feel like these guys just came together to make a movie and be friends. Kind of like how when I grew up and I was a teenager, I'd come together with my friends and we'd make our own little short films. We weren't really trying to do anything serious, but we had an idea of what we were doing and we just wanted to have a good time. And a lot of those short films, when I go back and I rewatch them nowadays as an older person, they're not well made, but they're really fun to watch yourself with your friends interacting and improvising and doing comedy that probably wasn't on paper, that came about just because of your relationship with each other. And I see that in my older films I made when I was a teenager. I can see that that kind of quality is extremely hard to harness in a big film like this, but they did it because you can really feel like these guys are all buddies. And like, you know what, we're gonna make a movie where we just do a lot of improv. We have a general idea, we have certain scripted scenes, but we're gonna try to do our best to use our friendship and our overall camaraderie as people to make a movie that really works. This movie isn't just fun comedy. It has a lot of really great horror and action sequences in it as well. I don't want to spoil too much about the movie, but there's a lot of really great scenes in this movie that left me very impressed. It has a lot of sophomoric humor and quite a bit of vulgarity, that's for sure. You're going to go into this movie and you're going to hear some things and you're going to be like, wow, I can't believe they said that. But they did. But certain comedies try to do that, where they try to be vulgar and they think, well, I'm just going to say something dirty and it'll be so funny. It really doesn't work like that. That just comes off as annoying or cheap. Like they can't come up with their own writing, so I'll just say dick. Oh, I said dick, yeah. Oh, I said poop, poop, yay, that's funny. This movie has all that type of humor, but the way that the film's characters are, the fact that you like those characters so much in this movie, even though the characters are technically themselves, or versions of themselves. It works because of that. But I really think that if you go into This Is the End expecting a fun comedy, that you're going to have a good time, but you're also going to be surprised at all the hidden gems that are in this movie. And it has a good sense of character to it as well, where you can actually care about the people involved with it and really enjoy it. It's just one of those non-stop laugh riots that also turns comedy on its head, because comedies are so all over the place nowadays, where so many of them are the same type of thing. It's so great to see a fresh and original film that other people are going to be trying to imitate, I guarantee that. This Is the End is a good film. It only has a few issues to it really, and that is a few jokes that don't really work, a few set pieces that didn't play out for me, but for the most part I love This Is the End and I can't find much wrong with it. I'm going to give it an A-. I think it's a great comedy and I think it's one that you should definitely check out. I really hope you guys enjoyed it when you see it. It's coming out on June 12th. Let me know what you thought of it when you do see it, and as always, thanks for watching, and if you like this, you can click right here and get Stuckmanized.